I've been a Star Wars fan since forever. As a kid, as an adult, birthdays, Christmases, and if Santa didn't bring Star Wars toys for Christmas, it really wasn't Christmas. That love of Star Wars has stayed with me forever. It's dipped and ebbed and flowed, but it has stayed with me forever. Hell, look, even one of our bathrooms in the house has got this gigantic Mondo framed print of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. And I would credit Star Wars with kind of igniting that creative spark inside me that I've always had since I was quite young. But as a great billionaire playboy philanthropist once said, every journey has an end. And the Rise of Skywalker is the end of the Star Wars saga and the whole Skywalker saga as we all know it. Tomorrow, I drive to Dublin for the press screening of Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. And whatever happens, for me, it's quite bittersweet because it's time to say farewell to something that has defined me in so many ways for most of my life. On the 2.5-hour drive in some really crappy weather conditions, this trip to Dublin felt so bizarre. I thought back over a lifetime of Star Wars and what it meant to me, from wanting to change my name to Luke as a kid to how the thought of a final trilogy was something I thought I'd never see. The final leg of the journey was on the Luas. A light rail system that would land me in the middle of Dublin city centre, only moments away from Cineworld on Parnell Street, where I'd see the finale of the Skywalker Saga. And then
it hit me. What if I spent the last 40 years nearly being a Star Wars fan, and now it's all coming down to this? Even though The Last Jedi kind of ruined my love of Star Wars, now I'm kind of got a little bit of hope that this is gonna make everything better and go out on a high. But yeah, it's all kind of hit me now that it all comes down to this. Here we go. And just like that, all these years since a kid, it's all come to an end. It's now I'm just walking out of the cinema. It's emotional. Really emotional. Knowing that it's taken forever to get this far. But yeah, I need a minute. I need a minute.
I walked around for at least an hour and a half, numb to what had just happened. I just walked and walked, my brain frazzled, so incredibly sad that something I cherished for most of my life had finally come to an end in the most undeserving way possible.
It's taken probably the last 2 hours for me to kind of compute what's gone on with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, which is the end of the whole Skywalker saga. I'm sad because It's a combination of, years as a fan, kind of all of that coming to an end. But I can't help but feel underwhelmed or disappointed by the movie. I'm not going to get into plot spoilers. This isn't a review or anything like that, but I guess J.J. Abrams didn't have much to work with from The Last Jedi, but there's a lot of it that's like, huh? What? There's a lot of it that just kind of, it's a bit unexplained, if that makes sense. But if you see the movie, you'll understand. Things just seem to happen. Characters just seem to, well, don't get me wrong, there's some amazing parts in it. The action scenes are incredible in places, and I never thought a spaceship would make me tear up. And there's plenty of moments where you will tear up. The original fans will anyway, but as a movie, it's okay. I don't want to put on my movie critic hat anymore, but I can't help but feel tainted with all things Star Wars. Like, I go all in on stuff when I get into it. I love the original trilogy. Even the prequels weren't the worst, but I don't know. I'm so sad that it's my childhood heroes are over. I know there's people watching this going, grow up, man. Yeah, but when you hold things dear to you, then you hold things dear to you, and everybody's got their thing. And Star Wars was mine. I'm glad to have been there. It's spanned generations, I guess. My kids like it. I hope they continue to like it, but I don't know, part of me thinks Disney know what to do with it. But yeah, I love Star Wars. Loved